Here at GB News, we of course love the National Anthem. We play it every single morning before our wonderful breakfast show. And so here's a little reminder, as if it were needed, of how rousing it can sound. This is from Remembrance Sunday service at the Cenotaph last November. Take it away. Well, who better to talk about all of this than royal broadcaster and historian Rafe Heydel-Mankoo, who's going to be joining me on and off throughout the course of this show. Rafe, what do you make of the fact that a third of people apparently want to change our national anthem?
Look, we have a wonderful anthem. I think it's the second best melody after the French, La Marseillaise, but it's something we should actually celebrate in this country and take great pride in. We have the world's oldest national anthem. Its roots go back to the 17th century, although, as you said, it was first performed in the 18th century, 1740s, for King George II, an impromptu singing at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, where the melody was God Save Great George, our King. But the tune is so wonderful. The problem is today we hear it sung as a dirge quite often. It's never performed very well. But the melody is so fantastic that some of the world's best composers have incorporated it into their own works. Beethoven did 7 variations on God Save the King. Haydn, Liszt, Debussy, Paganini, Rossini. No other anthem has been incorporated by so many great classical composers. Not Lady Gaga yet, then. Not Lady Gaga. And remarkably, it's the national anthem of Liechtenstein, so good as the melody. Switzerland had it as its national anthem. And after the revolution, the Americans loved it so much they couldn't do away with it. Wow. It's now My Country 'Tis of Thee, one of their great patriotic tunes. We should all take great pride in it. Now, if you go and want to listen to the very best version, listen to Benjamin Britten's stirring arrangement, and the best of all, Edward Elgar wrote a movement so powerful that if you listen to that and you don't have a tear in your eye, you've got a cold heart.
Oh, well, there you go. Now, before I go back to Rafe, I went out and about a little bit earlier on, and I was chatting to some wonderful people who are lining them out, and can I just say how delightful it is to see so many happy, smiley faces here, and just an unashamed show of patriotism and just joy, really. And it is a nice change, frankly, from the drudgery of day-to-day life. But I went out and about and spoke to some of them about what they thought about the national anthem, whether they would change it, and what they made of some of the alternatives. And just before I go to that, I want to say some of the alternatives include Land of Hope and Glory. Okay, we've got Rule Britannia. Okay, a couple of classics there. We're doing all right so far. Sweet Caroline and Wonderwall by Oasis. Anyway, here's what the people had to say.
No.
Yeah!
We've got to keep the national anthem. Yes, definitely.
So you wouldn't...
We've had it for years and years. We don't want any change.
You wouldn't want Wonderwall by Oasis, then?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
So why do you think we need to keep our national anthem?
Because it's history. It's been around for years and years, so why change it?
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. Sorry. No, I'm a traditionalist, and God Save the King, and yeah, no, not having any of that.
Can I give you a couple of options that they want to change it to?
Okay.
Rule Britannia.
I like Rule Britannia, but I'm sorry, our anthem's our anthem, and I'm not changing it.
You're going to be absolutely dead against Wonderwall by Oasis, then, aren't you?
Yes, but I do like Oasis, but no, I don't want that either. Okay. No, we keep what we got.
I love our national anthem. When I sing the national anthem, it comes from here. I sing it with pride. I sing it with immense meaning, immense feeling. My father taught me the national anthem. As a girl guide, I had to learn all the verses. How many children? I don't ask me to sing them now, it's many years ago.
I won't ask you to sing it, but what I will say is you learnt that as a child, but it's the younger generation now who are most opposed to the national anthem.
But then they've not been taught what its meaning is. They've not been taught the importance of it. And maybe it's about education and love and passion.
Well, there we go. So, some wonderful people there. I'm going to be checking in with them a little bit later on in this show. Rafe, not a fan of Wonderwall by Oasis?
I love Wonderwall. Morning Glory, wasn't that the album it came from?
Well, it's a bit early in the day for that, mate, but there we go. So it's a family show, Rafe. It's a family show. No, but seriously, you don't think we should change it, obviously. You're steeped
No,
in
look,
history.
I absolutely adore Land of Hope and Glory. I adore Rule Britannia. If you're going to make Rule Britannia the actual national anthem, you'd be standing up for about 10 minutes. It's just a very long piece of music, you know. Same thing with Land of Hope and Glory. It's very long. Great patriotic tunes. We need to start singing 2 or 3 verses of God Save the King, and then and if it's performed well, I'm sorry, it is the best out there.
A lot of people very concerned that it appears to be 42% of the under-25s who were the most adamant that we should change our national anthem. I think we all hope that they grow out of it.